Cincinnati's Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals. Santos out for the opening kick. And away we go in Cincinnati. Returnable from the 2. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
On 2, ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 12, ready?
Right to the air, Burrow. Got to him, little easy through it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Gun.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Georgia Southern. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Let's get set. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. First down now, ball at the 33. Opening carry for Devontae Champ. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They run the counter to Achane. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
from the red zone on first. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Some of these quarterbacks, kid, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Trying to run it in, Achane. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes second and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Here's another for it. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Stop for no gain, and now a big third and goal decision coming up.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. A nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 is a first down.
And they bring him down around the 34. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 1-point game. T. Higgins, the touchdown. And they love the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now come out throwing. He puts Amir under it deep down the left. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
One, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Gun. Cut. 11, blitz.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go.
Drive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 15 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have second down behind the sticks.
180.
Throw from the gun. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On one, ready?
A first down from the 41.
Here we go.
There's a dive up the middle. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
180.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Stop.
one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses. But not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
11 and
They'll run for this. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
gun.
Going to the ground again on first. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow. Setting up the running back screen. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
11.
Steady yard.
Trying for it with Burrow. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
On 1, ready?
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
11.
Working inside the red zone. Burrow's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side.
On 2.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Back to the well again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. A very short kick here from the right hand. McPherson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw it here on first. There's a screen now from the numb guy. This right. Quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They kick the running back in motion. He's going to throw it. And it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He has it at the 33. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go. Right in.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he put everything he's got behind it. Has it down close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
Bears 14. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First and 10, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Running with Achan here out of the gun. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Devon Achan with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bengals 17. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. We're on now on first down. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So it's second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On second and 10, Burrow again. He beams one deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And they are all the way to that red zone. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone.
Here we go. Right, 80, 11, 11.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Right, 80. Right, stop. Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. Escapes the defender. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Raymond on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Roman Dudes, a touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, and me and dangerous. Your pilots are just not the same to us.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
Setting him on the dive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Side. 180. Side. Side.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Gun. Side. Side.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and they move the sticks.
And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 180. Side.
Burrow to the air now. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
All right, he's got a pick. He's now got a sack. I know we don't have hat tricks like hockey or soccer, but if he can recover a fumble before the game ends, why don't we invent a new stat and consider a defensive hat trick or something like it?
A 58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Raymond on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Ooh, out and quick there. They bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offense up to the line fast.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's third down.
They're in long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. He's got it near midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
On two.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run here on first down. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Gun. Stop.
They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
180. 11. Stop.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He cuts it back right. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Stop.
They'll try and punch it in. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Fullback trying to power the cross. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Kate, those hybrid guys in the middle, some are linebackers, some are safeties, but they normally share one common trait that we just saw come to life. They love
On 1. Ready?
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
He's keeping it, got to get it forward. And he gets in, touchdown! The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
Here we go.
Bengals will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Achane again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
All my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up.
Setting up. 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
He gets it again. Nice defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Here we go. Dot.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions. To the air they go on 2nd down. He's going deep!
Knocks this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 4-point game here in the fourth.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the fourth. Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right at 11.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
On 2, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
11. Gun.
Now Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals holding on to a field goal lead. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Plowing up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Back-to-back carries here. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. That is the last thing they need to lock away this win. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. First down from the 42.
Here we go. 180.
Run here from the gun. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
Back to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on 3rd and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time.
Big 13. Big 13.
Back to throw it. And they'll turn it over on the field they go. So the Bengals pick up the win.